THA.
Damn!
Yeah. I'm
With that being said, yet again, champions, we remain here. We just pretty much broke down the Midnight Madness Bowling. I think that was very important and critical to going into the following day. So again, shout out to you, shout out to Surf, Bill Collector, Jack Boy, and everybody that was in the building, all the teams. It seemed like it started off as a success already.
Absolutely.
Without any battles happening, you know what I mean? Just get a cool vibe, a family, fun, friendly situation. The same way that I had a basketball game.
Yep.
So it was like that. I think that was dope. Couldn't be there, but you know what I mean? So
He was there in spirit.
I was there in spirit.
And it was, man. And all the camaraderie, everybody pulling up. And it was like, it pulled the curtain back from battle rap just a little bit.
Yeah.
Everybody there is still super competitive. Everybody there was still talking they trash, but it was, we're here to have fun. And that's what they did. Everybody there was having fun. Again, you know, I bowl for real, but everybody there was still having fun. 40, Remy was bowling with us. You know, everybody was just having a good time. And that's what it was about, man. No issues. People was betting on bowling and, you know, strikes. Monopoly money, right. Yeah. But nobody was mad when they lost the bet. Like, you know what I mean? It was all fun. Everybody, I didn't see a single person who bought drinks or bought, you know, alcohol. And, oh, that's mine. Like, get a cup. Didn't matter what lane you was on. Get a cup. Pour, like, it was so dope. The camaraderie was there. And I think you hit the nail on the head. It set the tone for the next day. Yeah. The battles. Yeah. Like, everybody's here for this purpose. Yeah. And we're not going to let nothing mess this up. Yeah. Yeah.
And that, into going from the Midnight Madness Thursday, going into Friday, the same thing reigned true for Friday. There was no fighting.
No issues.
There was no issues.
Facts.
The most you got is between Drugs and True Fro. He walked off for 2 seconds.
Right.
And I would have walked off too.
Right.
All that money on the ground,
battle.
bell on the ground. It's a 4-3 decision, so I'm not mad at Drugs for walking off for 3 seconds to come back.
Right. Compose himself.
Yeah, compose himself. So other than that, there was no fighting. There was no arguing. The judge made a decision, and that was that.
That's a fact.
Everybody left happy. Everybody entered happy for what I'm saying too. So again, salute to that. Salute to the weekend going down without no problems.
Right. That's what I think everybody was a little concerned about going into it. Rightfully so.
Yeah, because you got money on the floor. You got, you know what I mean? Like, you got a wrong decision or whatever. The judges messed it up. Right. I'll be like, yo, what's up? They got it wrong.
Facts.
No arguments.
Yeah, no arguments. I think everybody who, whether they agreed or disagreed, I think they went into it saying, we're going to accept the judge's decision. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to Aver versus Loaded Lux. Me and you, we made a bet. Yeah. And it was like, yo, these are the judges.
No matter what you say, right. You lose money.
These are the judges.
Thanks for money.
It is what it is. Right.
Thanks for money.
I think everybody, you know, abided by that, and that was that. Yeah. It was dope, man. Shout out to the judges, man. It was a tough job.
On top of that, you know, based on what I seen, because I was a judge too, I judged 2 of the battles. Let me break down why because I don't want to judge. Let's get that out the way. Okay. I never want to judge. And I think it's because of the sensitivity level on what I be saying or how they be feeling based on what I said. And I'm mad respectful. Right. I keep it neutral and calm or whatever. Like, yo, I thought this battle was bad and people get mad. So I'm like, I don't want to deal with, you know, the extra shit if I give an opinion. I gave Geechee Gotti his champion of the year, right? His winnings, right? And as I'm giving him his winnings, a seat is open, right? And they're starting the battle right then and there, right? Jay Black be a judge. I'm like,
yeah, you on the spot.
I'm on the spot. Said, F it, let's do it, do it. And that's how I became a judge for 2 battles, right? But yeah, picking the judges was fire. You talking about Remy Ma? You had Don Q, you had Geechee Gotti, John, Swade was a judge, Direct was a judge at one point.
I judge.
Who else? Mills, you,
I judge,
France.
Geechee judge, France.
Yeah.
Yep. It was really dope. Like, I want to address the chat.
I think, did Marv one judge too?
Yes, Marv judge, a couple,
Cody judge.
Quest judge. Yeah, so. The way they did it, right? Because you got there kind of after they gave the speech about the judges, but it was really simple. You look around the room. You got both your battle rappers there, all the money's on the floor, everything is situated. Yeah. And then they say, okay, Remy Ma and Don Q were the celebrity guest judges. They were going to be judging every battle that they were there for. Other than that, so the other 5 seats were up for grabs. Yeah. And it wasn't I'll volunteer to be a judge. Surf looked around the room. Yo, all right, we got Anwar from Champion. Are you okay with him as a judge? First guy says yes. This guy says yes. All right, Anwar, go ahead, take your seat. Yo, we got Mark from Champion. You okay with him? Nah, man, sometimes he be hating. All right, he's out of here. We got France from LTBR. Y'all okay with him? Yeah, cool, France, take a seat. Like, that's how it was. So both battlers agreed on 5 of the 7 judges.
Yeah.
So I wanted to clear that up. And then another thing, I saw this in the comment section, so let me make this clear right now. Shout out to Remy Ma. And somebody said that Remy bet on the drugs versus Truffaut battle. Okay? Let me be clear with what happened there. I know the person, I know the whole scenario. Without giving names, the simple thing was this. It was a joke bet. Truffaut won the battle. Remy did not get paid. Remy wasn't looking to get paid. She literally told the person, man, get out of here. Like, I don't want your money. Just know I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what it was. So there was no controversy. There was no, nothing like
controversy. Somebody in chat was controversy.
Yeah, somebody in your chat. It was like, how you going to talk about the Remy controversy? Wasn't no controversy.
That ain't no, oh my God, that's not controversy. Bro.
Yeah, so that was it. It was dope, man. And I think Remy, I want to shout out Remy because Remy really from the hood for real. Like Remy was up there just like me in that very last battle.
Oh yeah. She
everybody like
what you say?
It's 2-1 this time.
It's like what you repeat what you said. Nigga.
Who you had in the first round?
What?
Say it again.
I had 30.
Such a 30, man. I don't know what y'all talking about.
She was up there shitting on judges, y'all.
Yeah,
it was crazy. Shout out to Remy. She get away with it too. Remy get away with it.
Yes, Remy did pull up, just her and her manager. You'll need security. Security was A1. There were 4 guards outside. Yeah. And I believe
2 in the. I think I've at least seen 2 in the building.
There was the 2 in the back area where the cameras were. Yeah. There were 2 on either side in the corner, and there was 1 by the door. Like, there was probably 10 total security guards, armed security. Wasn't no foolishness, no smoking, no drinking at Midnight Madness. Like, you can go outside, do what you want, but in the building, no smoking, and that means anything. No drinking. All you get is water or Powerade. Yeah. Like, it was super dope. It was a super dope experience. I want to, again, just shout those guys out. Bill, Jack, and Sir. Putting all the
I even seen Jack like sweeping like this.
Bro,
this is from outside looking in. This definitely they should.
Yeah, 100%. Like they did everything. They was coordinating travel, making sure people had rides. I mean, they hit me up to help out with a couple of things, and it's like, anything I could do. Even at the bowling, like, sir, this bowling stuff. You talked to when the lanes was breaking down. They going up. Let me tell you. I need a 180 on this lane. Ball return on that lane. Like one of the balls got stuck in the ball return. Like, they couldn't send somebody over. I know what to do. Move the container, pull it, it just is what it is. So, everybody's working together to make the entire event a success.
And I want to say, again, I was, when battle rappers, a lot of times battle rappers talk. Shit, everybody in life, we just talk, we talk, and sometimes it never pans out. Excuses pop up. There's no execution in the idea that you have.
Right.
For them, if I'm not mistaken, they kind of started this about 2 months ago.
Right.
Or even less.
Right.
For them to execute and actually get everything done, I gotta clap it up for these brothers, and hopefully y'all keep it going.
Yeah.
We need stuff like this because now it's like any battler can battle any battler.
Yeah. No such thing as tiers.
Random smoke.
Shuni the rapper is a top tier female battle rapper.
And she battled Fendi.
She battled Fendi, who battles on She Goes Hard.
Yeah.
Some people never heard of Fendi. She got in there and caught some smoke.
Yeah.
And respectfully, we're gonna get to the battle.
On top of that, you gotta think Chess versus Saint can happen.
That's a fact.
If Saint pulls up, and Chess, they can get that smoke.
That's a fact.
Otherwise, stuff like that probably won't happen.
Right.
It's called for what is it? 9 times out of 10 won't happen.
Yeah.
Because he got to do this, or he got to do this, and it's over there. Chess and Saint can happen on Midnight Madness.
Right.
If they got into the space and start arguing.
Right.
That's kind of, you can make your own matchups.
Right.
I feel like Drugs and Truffaut, they got in space and was arguing, right?
Right. That's what happened. Like it's
and then they made it. I just think that's a fire concept, and it needs to keep on going. I heard March
11th, I think.
March 11th, I heard.
Jack said.
Yeah. At least do this to me. At least do this about 4 to 5 times a year.
Yeah, they said so anybody who won a belt, they have 60 days to defend.
Yeah.
So that's every 3 months.
Yeah.
You do something, and you got 60 days, 2 months. I'm here for it. If they can get 5 Midnight Madnesses off in this year, and then maybe next year up into 6 or 7, I'm A-okay with it. You don't want to oversaturate it.
Yeah.
Because guys have other commitments and the leagues and stuff like that. But I'm here for it, man. It was super dope. I just can't wait for the next one.
All right, let's talk about the vibe in the building. I think that's the key element that the people want us to discuss. To me, it reminds me of the early band.
Okay.
It reminds me of I say vibe. What volume was with Clips and Twerk Battle? Two or three? Two or three.
1 and 3.
It's a little more grittier, a little more like brawlers, a little more like the actual movie Fight Club-ish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The money on the floor. Look how these guys are celebrating.
Exactly.
When people win the battles, I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Do an interview with Hip Hop Israel, 15 Minutes of Fame, you go out your way.
Nope.
These dudes is actually celebrating, going out to eat. I seen Snake Eyes do what's the name, infomercial with Tony Bro, which is fire, trying to Tony Bro back out. Like, yo, he's the man. He won. This is my guy. You want to battle him? He'll beat your ass too. I love that. I love that. You know what I mean? He gave the belt to his mom. Mm-hmm. They're putting the money up, showing the money. It just seems like they appreciate this win a lot more than usual.
Right. Agree. At the end of the day, no shade. Mm-hmm. Having something tangible for winning and walking away with, me saying I'll kick Surf ass in bowling is different than every time Sue Surf is in a space and he mentioned the word bowling. I promise you I'm going to change my picture and put that trophy on it. Like, but it's tangible, it's something that you have, and like you said, like, you know, it's picking up that money, bro. Like. When what was it? I think it was the Shuni battle. Like when the judgment came in and she reached down and scooped up. Like it took her a minute. Yeah. True Foe was walking, dropping hundreds. My bad. Yeah. Like it was crazy. And did y'all hear me? They was dropping hundreds. People were putting money on the floor, and it didn't matter. I saw plenty of 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, and 100s. I didn't see no 50s for the record. But whatever
you had a whole bunch of 50s. Shout out to Geechee, you know, I delivered him a whole. I guess he didn't want to spread
put that on the floor.
No, he did.
Oh, okay. And yeah, because he put $100 up when I did, so that's a fact.
The fire concept about it, you know, everybody getting free. I'm assuming the prior to March 11th too. What I think y'all should do, not even serve bill collector and Jack. I think the fans that come into the building that day
donate
that money. So if you would have paid $60, just put that money on the floor for a battle that you like.
Originally, that's what they were gonna do, and I talked to Jack. I'm trying to remember if that was on Spaces or if that was a private conversation. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure. So I'll tell you off air. Okay. But simply put, that's something that you know is definitely in the thought process. So
and that's dope. You know, because it's like it's real close quarters and you know situation. So I feel like as a fan, if you watching a battle, like, oh, this shit getting lit, you probably can just, let me put this money in here. Right. You can tip the battlers live in a sense, or tip the winner.
Right.
It's only one person. You can tip the winner. I just think that concept is fire.
Yeah, me too.
They need to keep it going. Back to the vibe in the building, but you know, it's a lot of praise going on for Midnight Madness.
Okay.
We don't know how it's been recorded. We've seen Anderson Burris. We saw the trailer
footage.
That's dope. Right. We don't know exactly how it's going to translate to y'all. So, again, we can say, we had this Kanye West concert. We was 5 feet away from Kanye in the building. And this, we had, you know, the smoke. It was raining down and shit like that. It was fire, popcorn, this and that. We was smoking this and that. And, you know, we had a party. It was fun. That's our in the building experience.
Right. Gotta see how.
So I don't think we're gassing it. I think we're telling you, it was lit. They had the crowd here. They moved this person here. Mm-hmm. You had the people behind the judges. Mm-hmm. We saw all that.
Right.
Now, how it's going to translate, I don't know.
Right. I think here's the thing.
I don't know.
Respectfully, I think it's going to be A1, and I'm going to tell you why. Shout out to Anderson Burris.
It'll be A1 if they drop drugs. Because I feel like there's no way you can mess up drugs and True Foe. There's no way. Drop that one first, and they'll get the vibe of what we felt. But other than that, I can't guarantee anything else.
If they did, you wasn't there for the first. If they did the first battle, I'm not bound with that. Hustle versus Just Cuz was a good one. Mm-hmm. But they had 4 cameramen, and respectfully, he was in the building. They had JB there. Mm-hmm. He wasn't working, but he was there. Yeah. We know Anderson Burris works with JB. You know, if he had
they switch out and help each other.
Right. It's just if he had a question about how it would look. You know, I saw the trailer directed by Anderson Burris, but he had JB there to bounce ideas and make sure. You know, if when I go on YouTube, you know, I have my own YouTube channel. Thank you. Mm-hmm. When I got questions, I hit you up. You don't do it for me, but I got you there to say, I'm thinking about this, and you can say, do it this way, do it that way. Mm-hmm. Here's what I would suggest. So I think with JB being there, I got no worries, man.
Yeah.
As far as feedback, like because that's the thing, when you say all positives, people are gonna look for that negative.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there was anything that I could think of. They can't control the weather. It was cold as shit.
Oh,
I like the fact that the door was
freezing.
locked. That way you prevented people from being in and out the building and having half the crowd for this battle. And then, we seen that battle we wanted to see, so now we're going to go outside. And now the next battle,
there's
nobody there. It looks crazy. I like the door being locked. I can't think of anything off top.
Yeah.
Maybe food. They only had
a snack section, yeah.
Yeah, they had, but it's like, that's the only thing. Like, all right, all they had was junk food. Maybe get some hot dogs.
I want to praise again because I think the key thing was, we not drinking, we not smoking.
Yeah.
Because if you drink and you smoke, maybe some of them bets would have been like, what?
Yeah.
I lost to who?
Yeah.
What?
Right.
He didn't catch that ball. Nah, switch that judge out now.
Right.
So the no drinking and the no smoking, I think that definitely helped out.
Me too. Because they don't mix.
Yeah.
They don't mix when you got money on the floor.
What time was the last battle? Well, I mean, it's called Midnight Madness, right? So
last battle
was like 2 a.m.
Yeah, it was over at 2 a.m. If I'm not mistaken, that was the hard cutoff for what time they had to be out.
And I think everything started at about 10:15, 10:30.
Yeah, about that.
So, but it's called Midnight Madness. What you expect? You know what I mean?
Right. Originally, they were saying it was going to start at midnight.
Yeah. So that's crazy. I probably want to send that when it started at midnight.
But it ended after midnight. I think it was over by 2 a.m. and everybody was back to their hotels by 3. Doing interviews outside, politics and all that.
All right. Any other questions in the chat regarding the actual vibe, the atmosphere, stuff like that? We're about to get into the battles. We did all that without talking about the battles.
Yeah. Right.
So let us know. Let us know. What's the word? Any questions? Moving on.
Start over, please.
I'm here now. Start over. You ain't missed the battles. 50 people inside. I say about 60, 75.
Yeah.
75.
Yeah. It's closer to that.
Yeah. A lot of flights was acting stupid. You can blame Mother Nature.
Yeah.
You can blame Mother Nature. Will there be a trailer for each battle? I don't know. You gotta ask them.
Yeah.
We're not staffed with that. We don't. You know what I mean? You can just jump into space and they probably answer for you.
What? Who did the coin toss? Surf did.
Yeah. Surf was the smack in a sense.
Yeah.
Any extra gas?
No.
No, to my knowledge. No.
There was some in one battle in particular, but I get why, and I'm gonna explain that.
I think you probably in the same battle.
No, you wasn't there for that battle.
Okay.
I'm
about to say, even if you felt she was gassed, I think the second half of her round was undeniable.
Yeah. Yes, there was a guest list. You had to be invited. Mm-hmm. There were people that pulled up, and this time, respectfully, they was able to accommodate. But I think going forward, you ain't on the list. Be careful pulling up.
Yeah.
Performance of the night was me, Philo.
Was Sir saying everyone's name wrong? Nah.
What's the phone policy? They took it away. Reach out to Jack and them for that. For this one, no, they didn't. It was no recording, and for the most part,
you sure was no recording.
For the most part, people.
Why didn't nobody stop me?
Because you're you, and they know that if you do it, it's gonna stay. You know what I mean? In the right way. The main thing was you didn't want the battles being spoiled on Midnight Madness.
Yeah.
Respectfully, the battles are free on YouTube, so you didn't want people quote unquote bootlegging them. Mm-hmm. They have a vision. They wanted to look away. So that's that.
Yeah, and shout out to them for even trusting me because you're right. I definitely got footage of 4 of the battles. None of it came out.
Right.
You understand me? None of it came out. I got close-ups of was Lou Castro, Big T, Snake Eyes, None, and I think one other battle, and none of my footage came out.
Okay.
At all. So if my camera go up, it's in good hands. Let's relax a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see here. Loso said he want Young Ill in that room. Shake my that man's crazy. Hey.
It can happen.
Loso's top 10.
Yeah.
He know what he's doing, so I wasn't mad at that.
Yeah.
Would I judge again? Probably not. I wouldn't want to.
Probably. All they got to do, listen, if y'all want Jay Black to judge, just catch him when he's given Champion of the Year.
That's not going to happen until next year, so he don't catch me again. I mean, but the way the judges went now, it's like, who you thought won, that's it.
Right.
You don't got to give a long explanation.
Right.
Don't tell me what rounds. I mean, people did give the rounds. Right. Don't tell me why this round's debatable. He did this. You don't got to. You can be like, bad news won. That's it.
The instruction was, because I judged the very first battle. Mm-hmm. They said, when the battle's over, all right, look, we're going to the judges now. Surf said it. You ain't got to give no explanation. Just say who you won, and we moving on.
Yeah.
Shanna Ashley said what she thought. I said what I thought. Geechee said what he thought, gave a little bit of explanation. Then as it got farther down, and I get it though, because when you say, I had this guy, and don't give any explanation or nothing, like, it kind of seems like it was clear, like it wasn't, that the other guy didn't do anything. So as you got farther down the line, some of the judges were giving, like, yo, you know, I had the other guy, but yo, I think you did dope.
Yeah, it's like with France and Fendi and
Yeah.
Shun, he's like, yeah, right, goddamn. Well, you know, Fendi definitely did.
Right. Right.
We give it some love.
Right.
Let me tell you something. I've said it. I have answered this question for years. I will never battle nobody in the media, bro. It's just not gonna happen. I'm good.
Okay.
And that's no shot.
Overall
like that.
success, A1 for my grade.
Yeah.
5 stars.
We gonna
5
see
big black
again.
heads.
Shout out to Midnight Madness. You go ahead and drop Drugs versus Trufo first, so they can get the vibe and feel how we
Yeah.
felt in the building.
Yeah, that's the one.
I think that's the one you just can't mess up, no matter what. All right. Anything some leagues should take away from MM? The let it